Shanti, what are some practical tools for real life situations to practice non-attachment? For example, if you have a family situation that you're struggling with that is pulling you into a family drama, what are practical tools that you can use?
Right. This is a very fundamental question. Everyone has to deal with family members, husband, wife, parents, children, brother, sister. Okay. How do we get sucked into it? Because first thing is conditioning. Conditioning, like I have to be certain way, I have to do certain thing. In family situation, I have to do certain thing. So we rely on what we are told. We are programmed by religion. We are programmed by society. What would society say? That's the thing. You feel something, but what would others say? So many people live the life how others look upon me. Why do people build big houses and all the properties and big cars and all the show? If they were in the remote area, would they build the big houses? No, it's all because people admire them. Okay, so the same situation, we rely on others. So how do we reverse that? We rely on ourselves. Ourself means there is a word, it's called dharma. Dharma, Buddhist adapted. See, Buddha was a Hindu. He adapted Hindu philosophy, but he revolted against corruption in Hinduism. Just like Christ was revolutionary against Judaism because corruption, same way Buddhism became corrupt, Adi Shankaracharya became revolutionary. So the word is dharma. Buddhists say three things that I put in a regular prayer when we started public meditation. Buddham Sharanam Gacchami. I go take refuge in Buddha, means person who has wisdom. Dhammam Sharanam Gacchami. I take refuge in Dharma or moral living, righteousness. Sangam Sharanam Gacchami. Sangam is group of monks. Gathering like this is called satsang. Like people gathering for spiritual purpose is this. These are three purposes. One is dharma. So what is dharma? Dharma is not morality, external morality. You know, Christianity has 10 commandments. Yoga has 10 commandments. Yama and niyama. Ahimsa, satya, asteya, brahmacharya, aparigraha, shaucha, tapa, santosha, svadhyaya, ishwar pranidhana. Most of you, the class know. These are moral things. But those morality is not external morality. So best guideline is to follow morality, imitate the animals. Animals know morality. They know how to be in rhythm. Morality is guided by intuition. So you don't judge your morality by using the mind. You should give charity. Suppose I say, you take moral thing, be generous. You cannot just give charity blindfolded. Your charity could be misused. So you have to use common sense. And that common sense or gut feeling is called dharma. Dharma means you follow your heart. When you follow your heart, all other things become out of focus. What will people say is not important. Whatever consequences don't become important. Suppose for me, my duty as a teacher is to teach. And I want to teach the truth. But it has to have grace. It has to have compassion. I cannot teach, that says you are wrong, you are on the wrong path. But with compassion I teach. Then I'm free. That is also non-attachment. I do, then doesn't matter. What would happen when you follow your intuition and practice your dharma, everyone will listen to you. But you are afraid. You are afraid they won't like you. So you sell yourself from your real power, so you lose your strength. I have somebody who is a senior citizen studying with me, and he's studying for a while. He's understanding. Really, like in his situation, he gives in because he loves his wife, he loves his child. But I say, you don't love your wife or you don't love your child, you are only attached. You don't really love them because you are concerned about it. If your duty is as a husband and as a father, you leave them alone, accept them as they are, but you do what is right for you. Many times children take advantage of parents. This always happens in all the culture because they emotionally blackmail the parents. Yeah, that is what happens. They just get, mothers especially, and they write such letter and this. I have done so much consultation on this. I say, be firm. That looks like I'm rude, I'm cruel. Be firm. But firm means you do your duty and leave them alone. Many times you love your children, you make them weak. Parents ignore their children when they're growing up, and then send them to prestigious university. Everything is lost in childhood. So really, you be firm and do what you need to do. So what is the morality? Morality nobody can teach you because situation changes. You cannot say, treat your child this way, because in one situation, you be kind to child and be compassionate. Other time, you punish the child. Punishment could be compassionate, and compassion could be cruelty. So this is not going by it. So answer to your question is, follow the gut feeling. Now, how do you get the gut feeling? Same bottom line. Relax the mind, withdraw the senses, and be connected. Because gut feeling get contaminated with your desires or your anger, your fear, then you act accordingly. So if you are in rhythm with yourself, whatever outcome, don't worry. Matter of fact, people would respect you more. Suppose you are a vegetarian and you go somewhere and you don't tell I'm vegetarian, you just have fun, and then they will push you, then you take a little bit. Before long, they would get you into it. But you say, I'm vegetarian, I won't eat. You hurt their feeling once. Then you go anywhere, the word spreads, they won't bother you. I'm giving you a crude example of being firm, whatever you believe in. So what is your conviction with husband, children, or any situation? Be firm. So everything boils down to our inner strength. We don't need to straighten out the world. We become strong. Message is rich. I put one example in the book. Sun doesn't have to tell the earth, revolve around me. I would revolve around you. Earth doesn't tell the moon to revolve around me. I will revolve around you. That means gravity. Dharma gives you gravity so that the world will follow you. So we are the co-creator of our destiny. Okay. If we become strong, others will follow. Does it answer? Or any question before I end this? Just that you can apply, anyone. So